First, I want to say that we envision tonight as a celebration, as this chance to come together and really applaud your generosity and celebrate the great work that is going to happen in this building. So I want to take just a moment, and I want it just to sink in. We are sitting here in this building designed to be filled with light, to shed light on a very dark subject in our society. We are here tonight. The great work that will happen for generations to come, the healing that will happen in this room, in this building, you will always remember that we gathered tonight to inaugurate this building. So thank you for joining us tonight to do that. Amen. Child abuse is a very difficult subject to talk about, let alone organize a party around. But one of my dear friends, Karen Farst, Dr. Karen Farst, sent me an email this morning just reminding me of the great work that is happening here. And it was an email of a video that is playing on many of the screens as you tour the building tonight. And it's really a tribute to the defenders of the children we will serve. And as she characterized that, I realized I want to be nowhere else tonight than in a room celebrating with defenders, with those who will step forward for voiceless children, for those who will step forward in the healing process for families. And that's who you are tonight. You are the defenders. You're going to read a lot about the statistics around child abuse. I'm not going to remind you of that, but I want you to know that as Arkansas's choice for children, as the place children need to be served, we have made a commitment, a steadfast commitment to do more to make sure that children can live healthy lives in our state. We've also made a commitment to each other and to you that intentional injury of children is unacceptable, and we are going to stand up and say it is unacceptable. So thank you for joining us in that.
So tonight is not only the dedication of the David M. Clark Center for Safe and Healthy Children, it's also the second annual Careholders meeting for Arkansas Children's. When it comes to businesses and corporations, you are no doubt familiar with the term shareholder. If you are a shareholder, it means you're invested in a company. And those of you in this room tonight play a role in Arkansas Children's as investors in children. You're our careholders. You're members of the innermost circle of supporters, donors, investors, and volunteers. Gathered here tonight are representatives from three very distinct groups that share one commonality: a love for the children of Arkansas. Members of our Children's Circle of Care, those of you who've included Arkansas Children's in your estate plan, or who individually, with your families, or maybe even through your company, give $10,000 for in each calendar year. We have board members representing our system, the hospital, the foundation, the Research Institute, and the auxiliary. And of course, leadership investors in the vision for the Clark Center for Safe and Healthy Children. Together, we're moving forward to provide greater access to pediatric care all across Arkansas. No doubt you've heard about or read about our recent significant investments in a statewide network of care. In September, we intend to break ground at Arkansas Children's Southwest Little Rock Community Clinic. Our Arkansas Children's Research Institute just this week announced a $9.4 million federal grant that will create the Arkansas Center for Childhood Obesity Prevention. It's a first of its kind to be located at our Research Institute, and I might add, one of the largest grants we've received to date. In coming months, we'll announce developments and expansion of our telemedicine and mobile services and school-based health programs. And a little off the script, we're actually piloting a program in one of our schools in a nearby community, and they have open house tonight. They have the Meet the Teacher night. And so we were just testing that technology a little bit ago from the corner with some of the families at the school about how that telehealth system will work with the school nurse in the school directly to a pediatrician on our campus. And it worked, right? It worked. Always a good thing to test. You'll also continue to hear about you heard about a series of leadership gifts that we recently announced for our Care Close to Home campaign that's helping us build a facility in Arkansas, in Northwest Arkansas. And tonight, of course, we dedicate the David M. Clark Center for Safe and Healthy Children. It bears repeating that this building was funded entirely by generous gifts from donors who are in this room tonight. I'd like to recognize the leaders who helped make this building a possibility, a reality. The David M. Clark Family Foundation. Please. The Arkansas Children's Hospital Auxiliary, and there's everywhere. There's a lot of them in the room. The family of Mary Michaelis. Terry and Walter Quinn. They are generous, but they are all modest, these people. The Heartland Foundation. Will you stand? And finally, but definitely not least, Rebecca and Robert Rice. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize a few of the leadership donors who were unable to be with us tonight. The J.E. and L.E. Mabee Foundation and Steve Davidson and his family. And because of the special nature of the programs that will be housed here in this building, as donors, you may never know the name of an individual family or child who comes through the doors. But let me assure you that your investment in making Arkansas's children better today and healthier tomorrow is a reality. And Mark started with reciting our mission statement, that we are champions of children by making them better today and healthier tomorrow. But I think the video that Karen shared with us earlier today has a good analogous thing. We are defenders of those children as well. And I think you could interchange those words, particularly when you're talking about programs like this. If we're not willing to shed light on that project, on those problems, then who will be? Go out to YouTube, find that Defenders video. It is, it'll stop your heart for just a moment. So on behalf of the families, the children, the patients that we will serve, thank you for your leadership. Thank you very much for your teamwork and your commitment to making this a better place to be for everyone in our family. We appreciate you being here.